I'm so drunk I can barely see, but it helps me get through another day.
Good evening, everyone. It is I, the Knight in Yellow, in a slightly modified form this evening. Hold on, let me adjust my mic. There we go. So if I sound a little bit different tonight, that's because I'm having a simplified setup. I am currently pet sitting for my aunt. I'm taking care of her big giant doggo. And so I brought my setup what I could down to her place. So, yep, I'm on a different mic, so I sound a little bit weird. Oh, and my VTuber is just going to be a PNG because I forgot that I don't have my phone set up for down here. So we'll just work our way through some of the weird foibles we got going on. Hey there, Valerian. Let me give you an SO real quick. How is it going? He'll be returning in a little bit to, I assume, shoot me with more arrows. But how are you doing? But yeah, we're going to be getting back to our rogue trader because it has been a minute since I managed to be able to play this. And I sort of remember where I am. I know we got a new... Oh yeah, that's right. We were investigating a holy Adeptus Mechanicus temple, which is just a nuclear power plant. I love it. And yeah, yep. It's slowly coming back to me. We are about to confront a boss, I think. I'm not sure why, but my Elgato is also really fucky. So, if sound is a little off, well, we're just gonna have to deal with it. But yeah. We found a way into the secret safe room where all the surviving Adeptus Mechanicus guys are, and they're hiding from chaos, because it is always the chaos that we're dealing with in any kind of a Warhammer human-related storyline. And we guilt-tripped him into, hey, you're supposed to be fighting for your fucking temple, send some dudes with me. And we got these two dudes down here. Ooh, hold on, I gotta see if I can... 1 second, you're gonna want to see my mouse in this game, I'm assuming. 1 second. We gotta go to display because for not... Is it display? No, it's not display. Oh god, I've been away for just a little too long that I'm forgetting every fucking thing. Ah, here we go. I don't know why, but it always goes back. Alright. But yeah, we want to be able to show our mouse button. Hopefully we can do this live. Capture cursor. Okay. Okay, good. Alrighty. So yeah, Dar Impulse the sixth, excuse me. He seems to be the leader of this temple. Oh yeah, we also got a new guy. We have full 6 party members now. Or do we... I think I had to get rid of a dude. Alright, let's look at our journal real quick. Reach the reactor. The Adeptus Mechanicus monastery defenses have been breached. Immediate intervention by the rogue trader is required. According to the acquired data, the sacred reactor is hidden in the depths of the temple. The temple complex captured by the rebels. Only protecting the relic's control panel from the heretics will ensure its safety. One of the weird things I noticed about while playing this game is that like a lot of their holy stuff is just technology. It's not a temple; it's a power plant. And in a lot of stories, like when they do stuff like that, they portray science as magic, and there is no real magic in a lot of those settings. It's just science that we've forgotten how to science. But in this world, it's kind of both. It's like, yeah, this isn't magic. It's just science that we're treating as sacred. But no, there is magic and there is sacred shit in this game, like real sacred shit. All right, you guys are supposed to come with me. Come on, Electro Priests. May the motive force persist in the batteries of the righteous. Oh. All right, let us all go into the bowels of the monastery. I wonder if there's like going to be some kind of weird radiation mechanic. All right, let's take a look. I heard a noise. I don't know what it was. Let's check our map. Okay, not a lot of wiggle room right now.
We should deal with this.
Ooh, but there is an item. Speaking of items, let me just make sure I have nothing new that I want to throw on my characters here. Ugh, I gotta get her strength up a little bit so we can start using heavy stuff. That's supposed to be really good. Do you have any weapons? No, this is probably the best we have. I believe I've been pretty decent about making sure characters have the best in the moment. Oh yeah, you have 2 swords. Oh yeah, you got a 4 sword. 4 swords are cool. All right.
And you must be the Monopoly guy.
Bank Bro, how's it going, Banky? Hope everything is good.
It's about time.
Oh, shit's about to go down. Oh, so this is Aurora. Are we actually going to deal with her? Is it a her? And oh, I thought Aurora was going to be like an ongoing enemy. I guess we're going to deal with her at the moment. Let's see. The face of the woman who stands before you is hidden behind a grotesque barred mask. She's just like me. Yet the voice pouring out beneath it belongs to someone else. It is the husky, somber bass of a void wolf, a border of ships. How predictable your path is. How static. All the possible deaths you have skirted, only to perish here in the fiery tempest that which mark the final dawn. So yeah, yes. Are we dealing with her now, or is she going to be, teleporting out? She's had a lot of build-up. I was assuming she was going to be the final boss. The woman turns her mask to Pascal and gloats. You have arrived just in time, little cog. The seneschals use your regalia like a mask to subdue the reactor. Pascal's box rasps musingly. Cog, I cannot comprehend why any apostasies tried to insult me by comparing me to a sacred symbol of our faith. It is irrational. Oh, I like that. He's like, yeah, I'm a cog. That is a good thing to my people. Where is the insult? His visor lights up like a crimson herald of bloodshed, and his drilling mechanism whirls viciously as it readies to strike. The sacred cog grinds all corruption to dust. From the all corruption to dust. From the dust, I will build order. I love that. Pascal is quickly becoming my favorite dude here. And if I remember correctly, he also has some kind of like weird background thing. Like the real Pascal was like from another body, and like he just like downloaded himself into this current state, I think. Silence, heretic. Your crazed preaching will not touch my mind. Step away from the reactor, and I might allow you to surrender. Fuck that. You're dead no matter what we're gonna do. What a talented enemy. Can you do the governor's voice? Nope. Silence, heretic. You're crazed as preaching. It will not breach my mind, because we are for the Emperor. Do you cling to your blindness so desperately? Do you think it will protect you from the blinding radiance of the truth? Newman's voice breaks and shifts to a different pitch and temper. Marta's voice, young, fervent, and in pain. Time has all but run out. I can hear the fist of the future knocking on the door of the present. Choose quickly what you want to be when it walks in. a blind slave to what is gone, a faithful servant of what is to come, or a corpse. Oh, she's got a whole different personality thing going on. Heinrich, I would take some time to rest you from the details of the future that the cult of prophecies. Hopefully, when we're done, what's left of you will still be capable of coherent speech. Oh, he wants to torture this guy. Give us your info. What you'll be is a living torch blazing for his glory. Argenta's voice burns with pure hatred and trembles with impatience to make the promise come true. She ready to go. Oh, it requires a heretical follower. We have none. Cassius squints and looks away. Yellows, reds, and violet, oranges, and blues. Wild colors that scorch the eyes. But where the motley mask end, nothing but a colorless void remains. In the name of the god... Ooh. Okay, so this might be one of the choices where I have this progresses the plot, but these might be details. Who are you? My name is known to you. I am Aurora, servant of Uralon, the cruel, and the spark of the final dawn that is destined to set Riker Minoris ablaze. Hold on, I gotta rename the stream. I didn't think we were gonna be encountering her, and I was at workshop on this, so I gotta rename it Aurora. Of course, it's gonna be a Simpsons joke. Let's see, Aurora. And hold on. And this part. There we go. Aurora at this time of day in this part of space localized entirely within this reactor. Not the best I could have done, but I have to do the obligatory Simpsons joke. Anyway, my name is known to you. I'm Aurora, servant of Urelon, the cruel, and the spark of the final dawn that is destined to... Yeah, okay, we already did that. A great path for one who was born in the Imperium's bondage, but shunned her predestination in favor of the changes promised by the edge of daybreak. Whose servant are you? Is Rulon a demon or just another heretic? Resounding laughter comes from behind the mask. Your flippancy is so amusing. Why, you have no inkling of the chasm that separates us. He is a prophet who foresaw our impending doom and who graciously bestowed upon us the right to choose a different path. He is a shard of ancient wisdom from a time before we were slaves to our bitter predestination. Rogue trader, I cannot wait to close this creature's mouth with the seal of death. Or are you saving this glorious deed for yourself? Hey, we're getting there. I want some exposition here, Argenta. The edge of daybreak, is that under your unholy patron? Our teacher, our savior, our merciful God, born into the immaterium, out of the woes of those those laboring under a legacy of ignorance and servitude. The woman's face is hidden behind a mask, but there is a sharpness to her voice that conveys convinces you that her face is contorted in a grimace. This is how we get through. We want to have a cool character design that hides their face, but we still need to, give some emotion behind it. And he remembers you, Dominique von Valancius. Your little purge by fire will not make you invincible to the Weaver of Destinies. So what is the final dawn? Is it all your followers ever talk about? Salvation from a death whose name is yet unknown, but whose approach is sensed by many. Soon it will claim every inhabitant of the Chronos Expanse. Do you think anyone will come out Do you think anyone will come to our aid when cataclysms shake our homes and planets-wide genocides are unleashed? Will the Emperor help, or will the Idol of Iron that you call the Omnicide? They're sort of the same thing. No, we will die alone and abandoned. Only one deity is promising salvation, the edge of daybreak. Mercy and salvation will come to all who believe in him and purify their souls in the light of the final dawn. What servitude are you talking about? Well, predestination. Now, this one's pretty obvious. Everyone born in the Imperium has a predestination. The soldier, the commoner, the administratum official, the technomat, the void rat, all are considered to serve. Are consigned to serving the Golden Throne and then dying a grim death for its glory. The Imperium never thinks twice about treating people as exploitable and expendable. After all, they are mostly easily replenished of all resources. I mean, she's not wrong. Even their past is predestined, rogue trader. You will inevitably perish on your quest to expand humanity's domain, and your end will be particularly grim and ghastly. The fruits of your efforts will be enjoyed by others, the eternal aristocrats who dwell on Mars, Terra, and other safe worlds. They insist that it's natural order of things, but that is a lie. It is an order that benefits them. All right, she's completely justified. Why are you blinding people, though? Do you think they're blind? They see far more than you do, though through reflections and mirrors blessed by the energies of the Immaterium. The edge of daybreak reveals to them visions of true existence. It gives them glimpses of what is to come. The eyes lie. Our erstwhile masters have taught them to see only what is consistent with the lies they tell. This gift will give them true sight. I'm sorry, I got a little bit of a refluxing going on here. The woman takes a glass prism out of the folds of her clothes and looks at you through it with a mocking chuckle. The prism's bluish pink sheen imprints itself on your retinas as though you have been burned. It has been burned into them. Guess what I see when I look at you? I think that's enough heretical talk. Why did you? Conversations about truth always frighten ignorant minds. If people want my head, why? Brother Twilight, known to you as Conrad. Ah! Hey, the tank! You actually scared me a little bit. How are you doing today? Oh, I don't know why that made me jump for a second. Brother Twilight, known to you as Conrad, marked you as a target. Your foiling of his plan sealed your death warrant. It is now a predestined certainty that changes can no longer affect. Okay, so this guy really has good. How about you? I'm doing okay. I'm currently pet sitting at my aunt's place, taking care of her big old doggo. So that's kind of fun. So yeah, according to Aurora, I'm gonna die no matter what. So she has nothing to really offer me in return. And if I decide to just turn traitor, it's kind of like, well, you're gonna die anyway, so whatever. Let's see. Are you trying to blow up the reactor, Aurora? I am lighting the spark of the final dawn. Sometimes the future revealed in the edge of daybreak's visions is fragmented between the facets of possibility, and the view is unclear. I have glimpsed the importance of this place for what is to come, and I have solved the puzzle. The flash of purity will transform this world and bring it closer to the Immaterium. Oh, Valerian's now hitting me with arrows. Get your coffee, or have you already had it, Valerian? Let's see. The flash of purity will transform this world and bring it closer to the Immaterium in which it will be reborn. False believers will perish in the fire, whilst the faithful will find their salvation and their new form in it. Okay, so the final dawn really feels like Zeech. Because Zeech's whole thing is all about transforming and change and kind of feelings of hope. Just in a really fucked up way. But we've dealt with like demons from like all of the different, demon hierarchies. We've dealt with the Blood Guys. We've dealt with the Nurgle's boys. We've dealt with. Have we dealt with crap? What's Slanesh? Have we dealt with some Slanesh at all? I feel like yes, but everything else about this is very Zeech coded. Anyway, let's continue. You will never tame the spirit of this ancient noble machine, ignorant layperson. It does have a vile temper, but I have assistants who can help tame it. Uma nods casually toward the maimed electro priest whose hands are affixed to the control panels with steel stakes. Where are they? Where? I want to see them. Oh, they're over there. I thought this was just like a narrow pathway. I didn't think it was like a whole room. Anyway, Electro Priest, one of the servants of the Omnicide, casts a tortured glimpse at you, his voice trembling with horror. Blasphemous spirits have crawled under our skin and into our sacred iron. Take the motive force of our bodies, I implore you. We do not wish to offend the Omnicide with the sacrilegious our hands are committing. Ah, okay, so they're like, yeah, get rid of us! Take us out! Hurry! Alright, they resisted for a long time, but now their bodies and souls belong to the whatever the hell that is, medicals. Line after line, the scrap code they produce will awaken the reactor's unyielding spirit as well, and it too will yearn for change and freedom. Alright, let's burn these fuckers to the ground. In the name of the God Emperor, die, foul creatures! Uma's voice becomes thin and brittle like that of an innocent child. Oh, we intimidated her with our dogmatic views. Execute them in the name of the Edge of Daybreak. Oh, your only retort to something is copying me, essentially? Fuck you, Aurora. The Electro Priest rips their hands off the command panels, rendering their flesh on the stakes that pierce them. As their fucked up controlled bodies are imbued with the motive's force radiance, all the unfortunates can do is scream in horror and plead for a swift death. Aurora begins muttering an unholy litany of broken Gothic. Ooh, willpower succeeded. Invisible check. You cannot make out her blasphemous words, but the name the heretics keeps repeating. The Edge of Daybreak digs into your hearing like a blade into a defenseless flesh. Its sound is almost physically painful. It spawns strange and impossible phantoms in your mind. I mean, that didn't sound like I succeeded at that skill check, but okay. However, you managed to muster your strength and banish. Ah, okay. What'd you throw?
Take a knee and bow before
Oh,
the
I kind of expected something a little bit more dramatic than just her. Oh, it's a force field. Interesting. Okay, what is it called in Warhammer? It's not a force field. It's something else. That's gonna bother me. Okay, let's take a look at what we have to deal with. We got a lot of dudes. Okay. So we got some Electro Priests. I don't think we have control of them. Okay. We got 3 on each side. That's pretty nice and even. Okay, Argenta, you're over here. You can't get over there. Okay, so you go here because you can shoot a bunch of these guys in a line. Okay, who are you now? Henrik. Well, you're a frontline fighter, so You go here for now. Oh, and this is me. I'm going to want to say kind of in the center, so I can buff everybody. I don't have the best options for hiding places. I guess this is the best I'm going to do at the moment. Okay. Cassia, you also have really, really fucking good area effect attacks, so you're going to go there. Pascal, you go over here. And Abelard, you're also a frontline fighter. Okay. I kind of like this setup. We're fighting on two fronts, but because I have two melee guys that can help hold the line and some good artillery in the back. I like it. Start the battle. Okay, Argenta.
I will bathe this battlefield in righteous fury.
You do that, girl. Alright, let's shoot a bunch of people.
Is a prayer.
Alright, can we do that again? Momentum. I forget which one we want to use first. Run and gun until the next one becomes winded. I think it's this one. Yep, we want to keep shooting. But unfortunately, she failed. Bad.
As the Emperor commands, I act.
Well, at least reloading is a free action. Alright, she's done. Whoa! Electro Priest, don't hurt me! You're my Electro Priest, not one of the bad ones. Oh, their damage sucks. Alright, you go here, girl. And you wipe the fucking floor with everybody in front of you right now. Ooh. Hit almost everybody.
Me? If you insist, we'll have the fury of House Celio.
Okay, how many did I wipe out? I wiped out a lot. A lot of these fuckers died. Good. Alright, who do I want to go next? Okay, he's not going to be able to run. Let's give Pascal a couple hits. Alright. Okay. Ooh, we can give someone another turn. Well, let's do this first. For fuck's sake, Argenta, hit some of these fools, please. Wait, why is it only highlighting so many of them? Why can't I... I feel like something goofy is happening.
Doubt is for the weak. This is why I was chosen. In thy light I stand, and thy light I crave. Eradicated.
Why can't I hit those guys?
Faith without deed, you my emperor. As the emperor commands, strike is a prayer.
Okay.
I'll do it.
Oh, crap, I wanted her to get behind that. Oh well. Are you a heretic, son? No, we are loyalists. We are completely loyalists for the Emperor. Sorry, I didn't see that comment. My monitor setup is a little bit different here. Right.
I shall not fear.
For the Emperor, even suggesting that is heresy, Valerian. How dare! Okay, I can't move any further.
Suits my purposes.
Oh, and we got rid of a heretic bot as well. Good job. Alright, let's give her a buff. And push himself. Yep. Come on, Ogenta, you got this. Alright, and turn. Oh, Henrik's turn. Well, this electro priest is gonna die.
The Emperor is on our side.
Damn right it is. Unlike some people in chat
Be gone.
who don't believe in the supremacy of the Emperor.
Lord, I'm done with this one.
Nah. Okay. Let's. Ooh, what does this one do? I forgot. All allies in the circle. Game. Oh, okay. Oh, F the Emperor. Gonna send the Inquisition to Valerian, alright. Every additional stack? Okay.
Let's see to it.
Alright, but that's all we can do with him for now. He took out some people. Is he hot, though? I mean, maybe at some point he kind of looks like, in the past he kind of looks like most versions of Conan the Barbarian. Now he's just a skeleton. Who is technically both alive and dead.
Oh, an exemplary strike.
So, I mean, I'm sure that works for some people, but yeah, he's not the handsome bloke he used to be.
Victory is imminent.
Can I can I smack one of these guys? No.
Someone else can do this.
Alright, that's all that one could do. He's just a husk, I see. Yeah, he's not doing so hot. And frankly, hasn't been for a while. 10,000 years as a pseudo corpse really is a bummer. That's the upper moves all. He hasn't put any exploits on anybody right now. Yep. Hunk to husk. But his sons are still around. Or some of them anyway. Let's see. Rabute Gilliman just came back. He's basically the Caesar of the. Oh, there goes an Electro Priest. Rabute Gilliman just came back. Jigadai Khan is coming back at some point. I don't know if he's been confirmed. Wow, somebody's kicking my ass, I think. Lionel Johnson came back. A himbo in spirit. Is there a himbo in... I mean, most of the ones that you would consider himbos ended up becoming evil, so I don't think that qualifies as himbo anymore. Let me think. Who would be the... Lehman Russ. Lehman Russ is probably the most himbo of them all. Okay. Damn it. Okay, let's get some cover.
Rejoice in battle.
Can I shoot more than one person? Yes. Can I shoot 3 people? No. Ooh, will this... Oh, that extends out that far back, huh?
As the Emperor commands, eradicate.
Okay. Yeah, I think Lehman Russ could possibly be considered the himbo. Let's see. Revel in Slaughter.
I'll do it. doubt is for the weak.
Alright, let's shoot some more people. Okay, this one's gonna die. Fuck! God damn it, Argenta. I had such high hopes for you, but you've done nothing but disappoint me. I guess I should be happy you're not a potential wifey. Ow. God damn you, Electro Priests. Even the ones on my side are hurting me. Okay. She is heretic? That would be a hell of a reveal if she was a heretic, but she is one of the nuns with guns. She is by far the most loyalist of all. She's so loyal that they opt into a BDSM for atonement.
Be careful not to cross my gaze.
Fuck. Oh, good, she parried. Okay. Well, I'll get rid of these two.
I am a navigator, not as duty demands.
Okay, well, we got rid of one of them. What does this do? Extra turn. Okay. You know what? No.
If I may,
Pascal, you go ahead and snipe this fool. Well, he at least hit. Can I attack this guy? No. Yeah, our sister of battle leaves a little bit to be desired, unfortunately.
in the name of House Orcelio, I shall prevail.
I will do my duty.
Damn, hit harder for fuck's sake. Well, Electro Priests, I guess, are kind of tough.
One fewer target.
Alright, now, can we have him rush ahead? No. Alright, mark this
At your
fucker.
beck and call.
Yeah, so far Pascal has been a really good addition to the team. Much better than Argenta, which is sad. Alright. Let's give her another shot to shoot some people. For fuck's sake, shoot that.
None can
Yeah,
escape
she hit him.
judgment.
I mean, it's only one attack. Okay, we don't worry about that. Can we have you move forward at all? Not the best options. Okay, and a turn. Okay, buff him, and we'll buff her.
Absolutely not.
Or we can't buff her. And I have no more points, and turn. No, I want you to go here.
Get me a target.
Oh, he can't shoot! Fuck, I just realized that.
Naturally.
Because he has no guns, I made him specifically just a melee dude.
But of course, Lord Captain.
Alright, you go forward. I probably should leave someone behind who can immediately, you know, jump into this thing once it goes on, once it, rounds. Oh, shit! I just realized I have a time limit. Fuck. I've been playing this completely wrong. Who's... Okay. Am I supposed to be getting somewhere?
Indeed. Reduced to dust.
Oh. 4 rounds until the reactor explodes. Okay, so I guess taking out these dudes is assist. Yeah, the Electro Priest doing taking him out is helping me. I think. Do I have to smash anything? Okay, he's done. Oh, can you shoot someone from your location? Yes, you can.
Victory is imminent.
Damn it. Well, oh, hey, Big Bro, how's it going? I said hello earlier. We are currently trying to make a holy nuclear reactor not blow up. I'm getting shot from enough directions, Blair, and why must you shoot me further? Okay, operate target's enemy. Let's put an exploit on him. Damn you, heretic, Valerian! We all know where you stand. Okay. We'll end turn.
Face shields me.
Damn, I hate these electro priests. Oh, Bank Pro wants me to have a good drink. I will go get one in a second. So, 3 good drinks. Holy shit. All right, one moment. Oh, let me. Oh boy. Oh, Bank Pro's trying to get me drunk. All right, be right back. Oh, I got some beer here, so holy shit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 10 sips. Oh goodness, yes, Valerian, I'm scared too. Alright, here we go. Cheers. Here, I'll sip them over the course of the battle, but that's 1. Alright, we got to have her move forward. You go over there, girl. Here's 2. Alright, kill these fuckers. Oh, she got one of them. That's at least something. Do I want her to dash? No, I don't want her leaving cover. Alright. Here's 3. Ah, fuck! Wait, or was I already on 3? Anyway, whatever. 4. I did not expect that to happen. Hey, these guys just got added to... Oh. Just got added to Space Marines, too. How about that? Here's 5 halfway done, for now. Okay, she can't move too far forward.
Emperor, give me strength.
She also is not going to be able to hit him that hard.
I'm not accustomed to being ordered around.
Alright, you...
At your beck and call.
Alright, that's all he could do for now. I wish I could have her hit harder.
Me? If you insist, Lord Captain. That is foolishness.
Alright, here comes 6. Okay. Yeah, let's give him a whole turn.
Bring glory to my bloodline.
I need a foothold.
Alright, start hacking away at this guy. Force sword his ass. Force sword his ass again. Alright. I may have gotten 7 already, but here we go, 7. And 8. You may be getting some extra shots in there, Bang Pro. Some freebies. Can I shoot someone from here? No, because I suck at that.
Not a problem for me.
Alright. Okay, there's no point in having her shoot a barrage.
I'll do it. Each strike is a prayer.
And she needs to reload. Oh, that's supposed to be a free action. Oh well. Okay, you could run. Ah, can't do any more. Oh, here's 9. Okay. Can't do that. Or this. They're both out of sight. And I can't fire. Okay, well, she's done. And 10. Thank you, Bank Pro. My beer is now halfway gone. Alright.
I'll put my psychic abilities to use.
I can't get closer, though. Yeah, he's just... Oh,
For the
wait.
throne's glory.
Wait, did I actually do some damage? No, it didn't do anything. Okay. Alright, Abelard, you do your thing.
It will be done.
Reckless strike time. Hit this guy as hard as you can.
Grey hair, sure hair. Indeed.
Ooh, excuse me. Yes, I want to belch on stream. That is good.
I will do my duty.
Okay, Pascal, you get as close as you can. Give this guy some exploits to deal with.
My competencies are not that universal. Running by generic override. My vow is to serve.
And shoot him. Or do we want to snipe somebody? We have a good range. Yeah, get rid of this guy. Or not. Don't get rid of that guy. What do I care?
Focus, Van Calix. Focus.
Alright, Argenta. Yeah, you go here. That guy's turn is... This guy's gonna die before his turn, I think.
Doubt is for the weak. As the Emperor commands, I act.
Shoot him again.
I'll do it.
Fuck! Can't you just die?
Faith without deeds is worthless.
Oh, she can't get that far. Alright, you go here. God, this guy's got so much health. And the Electro Priest is gonna... Oh, he didn't hurt both of us. How about that?
Step aside. The navigator is coming.
Can I hit him? Yes. I can hit... Oh, I can hit a bunch of people. Good.
Isn't this a job for the
right.
I am a navigator.
Give
not a
Abelard
soldier.
another turn.
It will be done.
Get a little bit more
At your beck and call.
damage, and that's enough for them. Alright, do I want her to stay behind, or do I want her to run forward?
Suits my purposes.
Alright, shoot her!
As the Emperor commands.
Or shoot that one, yeah! There we go.
I'll do it.
Do I have to get back here? Hopefully, I'll be able to... I'm not, like, running away from who I have to really deal with.
This is why I was chosen.
Okay, she's doing good damage. And can I shoot from there? No. Let's give him a...
I'll pass.
No. Okay, everyone's out of our range right now.
The Emperor is on our side.
Okay.
I won't object to it.
Oh, that's not what I meant to do. Oh well, this guy's dead anyway. Okay, we got rid of that electro priest. How many more are left? There's two more, or no, just one more, I think. Yeah, this asshole is really in the way.
It will be done. I will do my duty. That's not.
Yep,
the
there's nothing I
same.
can really do right now with him. And turn.
Advancing.
Okay, good thing this guy also hits like a brick. I mean, a truck.
Running binary override.
That's pretty decent damage when you get down to it.
The Omnissiah knows. Comprehends all.
Alright. Will this... I think that this might harm us? I'm not sure.
The enemies of the Emperor will be undone.
And she is able to shoot someone from there. Holy shit, she can shoot someone. Do I have her on... Okay, no, she doesn't have a sniper rifle. That'd be even better. And that's it! Nice! Good job, Argenta! You're doing better! Get him, girl! Oh, and he's dead! I might be able to hit both of them with her blast attack. Can I? No, they are protected. I can't do anything else.
Me. If you insist, Lord Captain. Isn't this a job for the
And
serfs?
there's no real point in giving another character a turn because these guys won't be able to move. Alright, we're gonna have you retreat in case we do have to deal with Aurora there once her shield drops. Excuse me. Okay, we're coming up behind these boys. Or immediately restores all AP. Yep. Yeah. Let me hit both of them. And another cleave.
But of course, nothing stands against me.
Alright, we got that electro priest is gone.
Tried and tested tactics are the best one.
I don't think we're going to be able to hit. Yeah, we can't shoot. We can do this. And now we can shoot.
One fewer target.
Is that the end of the encounter? The timer's down. Yeah, I think it's just Aurora left now. Oh no, there's this dude. I didn't even see him there. Yeah, I didn't see him there at all. Holy shit. Okay, see you, bud. Okay, so we just teleport back. Yeah. Okay, enough. Now an aged, rattling voice speaks to you from behind the bloodstained mask. You are powerless to halt the approach of what is to come. I see a crimson trail. Who's that? Why is that highlighted? A huge galaxy war from stretching across the galaxy, the result of a capture. Is this take place before that? Before the fall of Acadia? Anyway, I see the Crimson Trail leading humanity to its doom. I see the glow of the final dawn, and that means existence has made its choice. A dagger flashes in Aurora's hand. She drives it into the control panel with all her strength. Now you will see it too. Oh, she stabbed the machine. Somehow that's gonna work. Also, I love that there's this little bug in the center, dead eye shot right here. And Aurora dies, but the machine is dead too. A blinding voltic arc bursts forth from the broken control panel and strikes at Aurora's uncanny mask. Its metal heats up, smoke billows from the bars. With a howl, the cultist collapses. Maybe that's a new design choice I should have for my for whenever I upgrade my VTuber model. Have like smoke coming out of it in some capacity. Anyway, Aurora is dead. Oh, wait, no, she's not dead. Not quite, anyway. The light is gone. Was that it? The final dawn? But why was it so different from what our teacher promised? Aurora shakes her head blindly. Her voice is now the voice of an ordinary middle-aged woman, frightened and in pain. You'll pay for this. You will. And the woman's body goes limp and collapses to the floor. Her iron mask, hits the ground with a dull thud. Yeah, that's the thing. As right as the heretics tend to be in with their grievances against the emperor and whatnot, heresy isn't much better. Pascal examines the corpse with contempt, then concludes dryly, confirming purgation and termination. And so grimaces in disgust. The heretic took her secrets with her. Pity. Aw, Henrix doesn't get the torture. I feel bad for Henrix. The motley hues have rejected her, leaving only a green thread. The noose that the heretic put around her own neck. I have seen this many times before. No one can escape fear itself. We got a weird stuttering going on that's uncomfortable. Henrix approaches Aurora's body and leans over it. A minute, please, Pat Dominique. I need no more than a minute. Lore, inspect the control panels damaged by Aurora. Succeeded. The cogitator is probably well beyond repair, but your attention is drawn away from the sacred machine and toward the dagger sticking out in the control panel. On closer inspection, it turns out that to be lavishly decorated handguard of a sword whose blade has been pried out. Its pommel is decorated with a strange adornment resembling an eye covered in scaled lid. What remains of the blade has a blue sheen to it. It's the same tint as Gundrak's weapon during the mutiny. Ah, fuck, he cursed the machine. Oh, that's so much worse than destroying it. Now, is this going to be like some kind of like heretical machine now? Or heretical power plant? Which is a pretty interesting band name, I would think. This is no human-made object. It was made from wraith bone. A material favored by the Eldari. As you lean over the shard, you suddenly hear a multitude of voices. The they blend together, and individual words are distorted as though they are mocking your attempt to grasp their meaning. The nagging whisper is like the burning red scratch of an unholy claw in your mind. We could be heretical. We could be iconoclast. Toss the blade into. Oh, the iconoclast, just get rid of it. Let's see what is dogmatic. Henrix, take a look over here. Is this any chance of what you are looking for? Yeah, that's what we're going for. Henrix raises his head, gets up, and makes a wry face as he carefully examines Aurora's weapon. We don't even fight Aurora. That's kind of a bummer. This unholy object is the work of inhuman hands, and judging by the cold I am sensing, is a tool of the arch enemy. I am most grateful for your vigilance, Dominique. Hendrix takes a strange shard out of the control panel and studies it for a few seconds. Curious. Hendrix stows the corrupted object away and turns to you. Rogue Trader, on behalf of the Holy Ordo, I thank you for your cooperation and release you from requisition. From this moment on, I am at your service. I am ready to come aboard your ship and head to Footfall as soon as you deem it possible. That is, if you do not have any other business in this system, in which case I am prepared to assist you in its prompt resolution. Remove Aurora's mask. The iron helmet is firmly attached to the heretic's flesh. Her face is impossible to make out in the darkness behind the bars of her mask. But after peering at it for a little longer than necessary, you wonder if, for a moment, you saw something move. Let's finish cleaning the monastery, Pascal. Executing. Let the Omnissiah give motive force flow and all obstacles in its path be eradicated. Fix the machine, Pascal! Oh, I expected a kind of a cutscene of some sort. Oh well. Let's loot their flesh. Ooh. Blasphemous Prism and Avenger Gauntlets. All attacks of opportunity deal an additional. Ooh. That's good for certain people. Alright, we're gonna loot this room and then I think we're gonna take a break. But they don't really have anything good. But we're still gonna loot their bodies anyway. Also, there's a good chance there might be, like, really good shit in this room.
Tolerate weakness.
And did we save, did we make it out with one of our techno priests? Or electro priests, excuse me. I know one got killed, but I hope the other one made it. And come on, I just beat a major boss here. I deserve to get some cool items. Not just vendor trash. So far, it's only vendor trash. Oh, yep, I guess I don't have notification turns on. But yes, Valerian is now playing Conan Exiles. Oops. I must have some kind of weird setting on. Okay, is there anything else in this room? It appears to be a no.
None shall stand in my way.
Alright, let's get over here. Yeah, I'm a little bummed. There's, I wanted some cool stuff, but there's no cool stuff. Alrighty. Well, we better save. And we'll be back in a few minutes. And we'll level up on our ship. All right, we are back again. Ooh, and we don't want. Okay, well, let's level up real quick. What do I get? I believe I should be getting like an archetype soon. Yeah. I think Master Tactician is what I want. Or is it Grand Strategist? Oof, excuse me. Take and hold. Okay, yeah, we still got a little bit before we level up and get our next archetype. Oh, Valerian screeches. She's making her heretical sounds. Of course she is. Let's see. We get back in the fight. What does this one do? Encourages an ally who immediately recovers from burning toxin and stunned. Okay, so it's sort of heal. I don't know. I'm kind of like move might actually be worth it. Because one of the problems I'm having is that she's getting out of range of a lot of these people. The officer melee grants an ally additional MP. Oh, okay, so that's a buff. Break their ranks. Damn, I'm not sure what I want now. I was hoping this. Can I target self? Okay, let's get back. That is a heal. Yeah, I guess that's probably better than this. Yeah. Okay. Oh, and now we got a confusing one. A stat increase. I can't increase her strength. So she can start. I'll have to do that twice, though. That's the problem. It's not an immediate benefit. We got all the good ones. Let's see. Maybe is there like a heavy armor mastery that just automatically? Ooh, swift movements. Oh, that's pretty good. Just the ability to move more. Anyway, what was it saying? Yeah, shit. Yeah, hold on. Let's cancel. What is her strength? Oh, man. I need to get her strength up. Okay, so hold on. Maybe heavy weapon proficiency is or heavy armor proficiency is different. Yeah, allows wearing a heavy armor. We need 15 more points to do that. And I think we could only get these things once too. Yeah, I was thinking like when I was making this character, I was thinking like D&D rules where you can just slowly put up points, but or put up your stats, but doesn't seem to be the case. And this is even about. Okay, no, this is. And I think we can only get this once. Let me see what's wrong. All lives, excluding Xenos on current party game characters. Guys, ready to serve. Okay, we'll give her better strength. And hopefully next time we'll be able to pump it up again. I believe we can redo our points at some point. Sorry, I thought I heard something. Alright, let's get up our strength. Let's get stonk. I just have to refine it. Let's see. Weapon skill, sure. And I guess carouse. That one was simple. Okay, we gotta do something with her, because we can't put up ballistic skill anymore. What's her strength at? That, perception be a good choice? Or strength, because she's got, yeah, both of these. I mean, I don't think she's going to benefit from strength because she's not a melee character. Yeah, so yeah, strength is going to matter. What about willpower? Okay, we'll give her perception. That seems like the best. Oh, the devotee gains plus... Ooh, that's fun. But we're not really having a problem with her getting attacked. We need something more for her aim, I think. Hmm. Hmm. Reduce... Well, she... that's not going to help. Because I think she could already do heavy weapons. You know what? Let's make her able to move a little bit more. Oh, solid projectile, and that's what she does. So yeah, let her keep. We'll have her get. We'll let her shoot her physical weapons and do more damage. That's good. Precise attack. For the next attack against the target affected by an. Ooh, yep. That's a good one. We want her to do. Oh yeah, it gives some more movement. Yeah. Now this guy, we don't really know too much about him just yet. But he is a frontline guy, so toughness makes sense. And let's give him some athletics, because... Oh, he's already pretty athletic. Okay. Simple enough. And her. I do think we are trying to make her a bit of a healer. Yeah, I mean, that's the same thing we got on the other one. On our main character, but oh well. Now what is this? I have Oblivion. Every enemy, line of sight has. Oh, okay. Blood. Enemies damaged by navigation from any source of warp damage. Oh, that'd be good if I still had what's her face in the party. Every even turn, the navigator gains an additional action point. Every enemy has the line of sight on, has its damage and hit chance. Oh, that's not too bad. Navigator starts all turns, including extra turns with the. Oh, that's good. Because yeah, she's very slow right now, so a little bit of extra movement, and she can pass it on to others. Yeah, we're doing that one. All right, let's get back up top.
Victory awaits.
Yeah, bow, bitches. Oh, they're just really happy to see us. We saved the day! Hooray! Ooh, and that's what I actually. Oh, we just got stuff for our ship. Nothing fun for our characters. And the electro priests are
Follow my
happy.
lead.
Do I have to take the long way back to my ship, or can I? Whatever. Oh, I guess we missed stuff. Oh, that's right. Yeah, we don't have to go around collecting everything. We could just leave and they'll give us everything. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we're done here. All right, now what do we have to do? I guess we're gonna go back to our ship. We're probably gonna be doing some social stuff with our characters. We'll of course be hitting on our navigator girl, but we also may have to hit on new boy. Hey guys, we did the job. Let's get the hell out of here. So yeah, now I think we can go back to the governor and see what's going on with him. I don't know if there's anything else we really want to see in the system. But we'll probably get some kind of a story thing now. Yep, here we go. Hey, it's my room.
Rogue Trader. I was somewhat brusque at our first meeting, and I would like to make up for it by expressing my thanks for your assistance in the electrodynamic Cenobium. Your arrival could not have come at a better time.
Damn right, I'm the coolest.
Thanks to you, I have succeeded in finding the object that brought me to this system in the first place. Now that the weapon of corruption has been seized from the cult, I can satisfy the Lord Inquisitor's wish and travel with you to Footfall, once you have finished your business on Rite.
Right, cat.
There is one more thing. The Lord Inquisitor gave me this item some time ago. He must have thought it likely that I would find myself aboard this vessel sooner than he. I was instructed to deliver this device to Lady Theodora. However, given recent events, I believe I ought to present it to you. This is an elucidator, a sacred machine capable of translating the languages of remote and lost worlds into Low Gothic. It can even process Xenos languages to a certain degree. Not without infelicities, but possibly well.
Interesting. So we got sort of universal translator. Let's see. Thank you. The Inquisition's generosity is greatly appreciated. To be honest, Vaughn, is this some kind of tracking device? Strange. Oh, we can start hitting on him immediately. We're not going to be I mean, we will hit on him a little bit, but not because of a line like this. We're still all business. The Inquisitor's generosity is greatly appreciated.
May the elucidator serve House von Valancius as faithfully as it has served the acolytes of the Holy Ordos up to
now. Perception test succeeded. Hendricks cuts you a glance, on which you suddenly realize is charged with a strange, almost personal interest before averting his gaze. Now we know he likes us.
Apologies in advance if I unknowingly violate the protocol for conversing with someone of your elevated status. I think a slip in composure is to be expected when one is hosted personally in the Lord Captain's study.
Conversing with you is no less concerning for me, Master Von Calux. What do you plan to do now? What do you think? What do you think will become of? Okay, we don't care about that right now. Yeah, we'll go with this one. We'll start hitting on him, I think.
After serving in the Holy Ordos all these years, I'm used to people being wary of me.
Okay. Yeah, we're both intimidated by each other. I'm not unnerved by your status, but you personally. A little more, and my pious trepidation will turn into something much less seemly. Let's try this.
You have no reason to be.
Hey, we started romance. Why don't you sit down? I would be pleased to devote more time to your visit. I wish to turn to other pressing matters. And now I think we have started some kind of romance with Navigator Girl, Cassia, but because we're using a mod, it may not register. Nope, we're gonna dom him. Admit it, you did not come to just shower me with thanks and give me the elucidator.
Why would you? That is exactly why I came. And I do believe I've already taken up too much of your time. Under other circumstances, I would have requested a more in-depth conversation, but you have other matters to attend to.
Get back here, the Dami Mommy's not through with you yet. Hendricks is about to say something else when he is interrupted by the sound of the Vox signal. Someone is trying to contact you.
Thank you for your time. Please consider me at your complete disposal while I am aboard your vessel.
Congratulations on the victory, your ladyship. The entire vessel was impatiently awaiting the news of your expedition success. Rumors about you not simply saving the tech priest monastery, but actually eliminating the source of the mutiny are spreading like wildfire. The Vox transmissions from across the world speak of nothing else. Governor What's-His-Face is expecting you to in the command center to discuss matters. We are ready to depart immediately. Just give the order. Well, we're gonna talk to people, okay? That's what's gonna happen. We gotta go find Cassia, and then we're gonna go talk with this new Hendrik guy, and we're gonna make a weird love triangle happen. Because in the Imperium, the only vice everybody has is fucking. All right, off to the bridge. All right. Let's meet some new people. Or not new people. Let's go talk to people and see if there's any differences. Am I going the right way? I am not going the right way. I want to go this way. I think. Yes.
Words cannot describe how boring the bridge is without our stimulating conversations. Behind the cobalt steel of his thoughts, behind the cold, faded grey of his emotions, an ember, the color of amber, glows in Master Van Kalox's soul. So bright and warm, one is tempted to touch it. It is sad that the interrogator seeks to drown it with his own hands in the bottomless blue of duty. Sad indeed, but I can relate.
I see. Interesting. That'd be kind of fun if they these two characters hooked up. Let's see, is there anything new?
You wish to know about me? I suppose I can help you with that. What would you like to know?
I mean, we've already gone through this. I want to see if there's anything new.
Hardly. According to the
Okay, nothing new there.
The Emperor graced me with a gift. I can see. You will hear no objection from me, Lord Captain. Too many colors. The hues flicker and intersperse, merging into a single wave. It's about to crash. Forgive me, but I cannot satisfy your curiosity at this time. Perhaps later. You wish to know about me?
Yeah, I guess we can't really advance her story right now.
What would you like to know?
Alright, let's talk about something else.
I have enjoyed your company.
Okay. Yeah, we've exhausted her dialogue for now. Probably when we get more of her her personal quest, we might be able to advance it. Let's see, about anything new with Argenta here?
Greetings.
Nope. Alright, who else? There's a servitor. Let's see if I have anything to do with our Vox girl. Hey, has the Vox brought anything interesting lately? Forgive me, look, Captain, I have no information. Great.
Drop down, get me,
Hey,
run
Sykes!
it, 5, push up now!
How's it going there, Sykes? We are trying to figure out if any of our side characters have developed any new interesting things to say, but not really. What's up? We just saved a holy nuclear reactor. It was a lot of fun. But I think that may have killed it. I'm not sure which. It's a little unclear. The bad lady stabbed the computer for the reactor, but nothing really bad seemed to happen, so I'm calling it a win. Yes, it is actually holy. It is considered a holy relic that people worship. It is attended to by electro priests who have machines welded into their backs, and they have an electric discharge. Machines are holy in this universe, especially if you work for the Adeptus Mechanicus. Like, I mean, you know, let's go talk with that guy right now. I know he's around here somewhere. Where's our... Yep, here's Pascal. Yes, in this universe, just believing in something causes certain effects to happen. So, even if they just believe it to be holy, that means that the universe can bend to make it holy. But yeah, Pascal here is a tech priest who worships the Omnissiah, which is kind of like a machine god thing. Oh yeah, the entirety of Warhammer is absurdly ridiculous. That's one of my favorite things about it. But yeah, he is a tech priest of Mars, and he has several holy attachments on him that he considers his like siblings. They're like extra arms. What else? Oh, also instruction manuals are holy. They're considered holy scripture. And the Adeptus Mechanicus are not allowed to improve upon technology because that is improving upon divinity and is heretical. So they can't make anything new either. It's all about maintenance, and they're doing a kind of bad job at it. Let's see, Pascal, anything new, man?
The Omnissiah knows all, comprehends all.
Let's see, tell me more about yourself. I need to know the truth.
Is approved. I did conceal certain information. I was a student of Archmagos Amanat, but I committed an act of betrayal after he deviated from sacred dogma.
Oh, here's a fun detail that I did not know before I played this game. These guys, tech priests, all speak in binary as their like regular language, but they have translators implanted in their mouth to make it actual language that other people can understand. So they could just like switch it and speak like a different language because it just comes from binary. So let's see. What did Amaranth do?
He fell into schism and challenged the sacred boundaries of knowledge. The blessed Amanat claimed the limits of what is permitted must be expanded, because by refusing to explore certain law, we find ourselves in contempt of the seventh universal law. Comprehension is the key to all things.
So they're bumping into some of the issues that the Adeptus Mechanicus has. Because like they're all about the exploration and preservation of knowledge, but certain things they just really should not use. Yeah, Vagini Crumbs is here! I should make that as the nickname I give Sykes in Discord. But yeah, they're not allowed to use like alien shit. But some still do, but that's heresy. But it's still knowledge. Why can't we use that knowledge? Some of them say. But then it's like, no, that's heretical. It's alien stuff.
My mentor put forth a thesis claiming that we have stagnated, that ritual is now nothing but a cage for souls and false worship of the Omnissiah. He sought to break the cycle of mindless repetition because he saw the inevitable demise of our faith and all humanity at the end of it.
Oh, I love this. Yeah, this Emrat is like 100% right. Because yeah, the biggest problem is that they never innovate, and all of their stuff is falling into disrepair. That's the biggest problem that the Imperium has. Like, old Imperium before like all like I want to say, let's say 25K rather than 40K was way more advanced than current Warhammer. Humanity has fallen greatly. Humanity's technology used to be like they were never the most advanced the galaxy had ever seen, but they were damn close to it. Like they never got up there with the Necrons, or probably they're probably comparable to the Aldari from what I've heard. But yeah, the Necrons were still the most advanced the galaxy had ever seen. Maybe the what's it called, the Catan are more advanced. I don't know. It's pretty close when it comes to those two. But yeah, that humans used to be way more powerful. Let's see. What do we want to say here? This Amaranth of yours is a died in the Wool Heretic. Let's see. Certain aspects of the Imperium have indeed ossified. His argument sounds reasonable. Ooh, but this might be heresy. This is. Ooh, but this is weird. I don't think. Like, I know the Adeptus Mechanicus don't like innovation, but what does the rest of the Imperium think about it? But this seems like a theological argument, not a political one. We'll go with this.
Even those who have ascended to the Omnisci's wisdom still bear the seed of imperfection born of their flesh. But the ambitions of individuals mean little when we discuss ritual and belief. Knowledge is divine, and any argument as to how it must be reached is an argument of ritual and belief.
Okay, how did you betray Amaranth?
The teachings of the blessed Amanat spread.
Amanat.
And word of it reached the conclave of the Cognizance fleet. They recognized his teachings as tech heresy. Many tech priests suddenly vanished or were subjected to servo penance for minor transgressions. The students of Amanat, whose number included many enlightened and respected tech priests, resisted. My prognosis showed that our most likely future was a schism and a fratricidal war that would destroy the Cognizance fleet. That was when I headed to the Conclave.
Oh, I see. Valerian and Sykes are starting their own little schism war in the chat. So, let's talk about a couple things here. So yeah, I do believe I have heard that there is a lot of like disagreement in the Adeptus Mechanicus, but I'm just going to point this out. Servo penance. If I'm not mistaken, that's where you get lobotomized and turned into a servitor. A servitor. Okay, there is no AI allowed in the Imperium, so anything that looks like an automatic function has to be performed by like a servitor. A servitor is a lobotomized person who's been like designated to perform like one task. Like, if you want a door that opens automatically for you is like a servitor sees you coming and then opens the door for you. That's a servitor. What a servitor does. Some of them have more complex jobs, but broadly speaking, there's like any type of automation is performed by like a servitor. And they are very easy to come by because it seems that it's a servo penance is a thing for a lot of people. Like, hey, you're an enemy of the state. You can still serve the Imperium if we cut out part of your brain. Even some of the Space Marines deal with some stuff like that. Like, if you fail to become a Space Marine, well, we're gonna cut out part of your brain, and you're gonna sweep the floors on a ship. For the Emperor.
I confessed and handed the information about my mentor's research over to the Conclave. Brazen anthematic studies of the Forbidden Law. The Conclave could use that data to summon Archmagos Amanat, to stand trial and compel him to repent on pain of excommunicate traitoris. His subsequent fate is unknown to me.
How do we feel about that? He did go against regulation, and that's something that we, as a diehard member of the Imperium, we really like our tradition and regulations. Hey. If she thinks that was what an Imperium member should do, then good for it.
I pray that the Omnissiah grants us wisdom to overcome the dialectic differences that divide us.
Okay. So why did you go to Ryked Minoris?
I was summoned there by a message that was encrypted with the Blessed Amanat's personal code, and could it be interpreted in several ways. One thing was certain. We were in danger, and I had to go to Ryked Minoris.
I'll be right back. I gotta check something real quick. Hold on one moment, please. Alright, we're back. Also, what is that emote flare in? Are you tonguing Sykes now? Is that the nature of this fight? Okay. The tech priest named Abel. Who is he?
I never met him, but I think he was a person of worth. The phrase that came from his lips indicates he was in contact with my mentor. I preserved his cortical implant and absorbed the information it contained. However, the large amounts of data memories are encoded with a cipher yet unfamiliar to me.
What are you gonna do next?
I was wrong when I assumed it was the blessed Archmagos Amanat, who assumed the guise of Abel Haneman. But there is a connection between him and the Reverend Abel, and I intend to uncover the nature of this link.
Alright, no more questions.
I will return to ruminating on the search for the blessed Amanat. May your labors be effective and fruitful.
Alright, thanks, Pascal. See you later. Oh. Shit. Okay, now, who else can we talk to? Let's see if, one of our, psychers down here, Idara has anything new. She does not. Okay.
Of course.
I was kind of hoping there'd be a lot, like, some more changes happen between each chapter for these guys. Like, they'd have, like, some new dialogue, but that's not the case, and that has me a little bit bummed. Oh, here we go. Here's a servitor. It's hard to see, but yeah, this thing right here. Let's get closer. We can't get any closer than that. Yeah, but that's the servitor right there. Just a dude hooked up to a bunch of wires and no ability to think anymore. He's having a bad day. Alright. So we exhausted Cassia's dialogue. Excuse me, we exhausted Cassia's dialogue. Argenta's 2. Let's see if Outlard has anything new to say.
Lord Captain.
Okay, we're just not acknowledging this one. Because that's not something we would ask. Alright, we're gonna take our leave. Oh, I really want some new dialogue. I guess there's Henrik's over there. We could talk to him. Oh, I don't think we ever talked to High Factotum. Yeah, we really didn't. We have a lot we can learn from this guy. Oh, boy. I feel like we should have talked to this guy a long time ago, but I completely forgot. The corpulent man in lavish pose bows before you, not without difficulty. A servo skull whirs over his shoulder. Servo skulls are even different. I believe a servo skull is actually considered like an honorable, like, way for a person to spend their death. Like, they're not really alive anymore in the same way a servitor is, but it's considered an honorable end. That you can, still serve the emperor. Alright. Whirls over his shoulder while the fingers on his augmented hand drum against the sheaf of papers he is holding. And he regards you with attentive interest through the lens of his magnifying implant. Greetings, your ladyship. Generous Danrock at your service. Inform me about the problem with the servitors. What happened? Oh boy, lots of reading now. You see, your ladyship, the ship's servitors have been malfunctioning of late. They violate protocols, interrupt their tasks, observe crew members for long periods of time, and move erratically with no meaning or purpose. Generous nervously pulls on his luxurious frock coat as if he is we're uncomfortably tight. Oh, he's nervous. Had it been a routine technical fault, I would have decided the fate of these servitors myself, but I deemed it necessary to notify you. I do not wish to hide such irregularities from the Lord Captain. If you wish to observe the servitors' unusual behavior before you decide their fate, that can be arranged. The majority of the defective units have been delivered to one of the storage compartments, pending your decision. Oh, we gotta make a call right now. Pascal expressed the desire to be present during the inspection, should it be carried out. I suppose the expertise in Vasim Megas may come in handy. I wish to take a look at the servitors before deciding their fate. As you wish, your ladyship. Would you like the engineer prime to accompany you? Yes, Pascal shall come with me. As your ladyship commands. Whoa! Okay, so yep, choose your own adventure time. Sector data unavailable. Region data unavailable. Location Von Valanci's flagship, lower decks. Material report on a tech phenomenon that was observed during the Lord Captain's visit to whatever. When her ladyship arrived at the scene, she found the servitors at the same position that they assumed after they had been corralled onto the bay, all standing in line, long spiraling line, and facing the center of their strange formation. The moment her ladyship crossed the threshold of the bay gate, their bodies jerked into motion. All okay. Took several steps towards the servitors. A gesture for the engine seer prime to study the servitors. Demand a report on the defective unit status from the technomats. Order that one of the servitors be disassembled and its components investigated. Turn to me to announce her decision. Okay. I want a report. Tell me what's going on. Technomat's long-winded and detailed report could be summarized in a single key point. Despite the servitors' normal behavior, they were still quite capable of carrying out tasks, and therefore the circumstances did not call for their termination. Okay. All present held their breath, disturbed by the sight. We waited for Lord Captain to speak. Her ladyship, Dominic von Valencia, said, "Okay, engines here. Take a look." Nope, we got an ad coming up. The engineer prime slowly waded into the motionless ranks of the servitors, peering into their faces and checking the readings. There was no haste in Pascal's actions. With mesmerizing diligence, he inspected every single unit in his path. The binaric prayers from his companion. Hold on, I gotta turn down my volume. The binaric prayers were his companions in this investigation. Oh yeah, the prayers are basically a like a startup instructions. When you, like, for example, let's say you're trying to you're turning on your computer, or something like that. It's kind of like, oh, press the start button. Oh, stuff like that. That's what they're actually praying for. So he's like, open the debug menu. Oh, when he's looking at these servitors. Examination confirmed the Technomat's initial hypothesis. The servitors' souls, or rather, the souls of the people that were once bleh. God damn, I can't talk. The souls of the people they once were had awakened. Not yet fully conscious of their past and present, these half machines could nonetheless feel primitive emotions and sensations such as fear and pain. The undesirable consequences of shadowy performed lobotomy is most rarely observed, and yet, for unknown reasons, it has occurred in every single one of the servitors gathered in the bay. All present health. Okay, we already got that. Take several steps toward the servitors. Immediately, the servitors, each and every one of them, stepped toward the Lord Captain in perfect unison. They mimicked her movements with a frightening precision. The rotator halted in place, and after a moment's thought, waved her hand, and the servitors, just as synchronously repeated the gesture as well. Repeated the gesture as well. Within the Lord Captain turned quizzically to the Technomats, so did the servitors, as if mocking her. Whatever Lord Captain did, be it an inclined head, a wave of the hand, or a step to the side, the respective units repeated it without a moment's delay or hesitation, like grotesque marionettes controlled by an unseen puppeteer. We observed this mime unfold in distressed bafflement for nearly a minute until the servitors. Examine the servitors. As high factotum, it was I who had prompted the entire inspection. And thus it was my duty to follow Lord Captain. As we stepped closer, we noticed the fascinating irregularity of the servitors' pupils, normally still, were shaking wildly. Their bulging veins were pulsating under their copper collars inscribed with their past offenses. It was as if these mindless half machines were locked in perpetual state of extreme tension. A visibly shaken Technomat behind us proposed that the human souls had awakened within the servitors' bodies after a long slumber deep within their lobotomized brain. Firmly bereft of intelligence, they had attained awareness, feeling, and understanding. After a pause, the Technomat added that the servitors used to function properly and that no one of them has been able to explain the change in their behavior. Her gaze still trained on the motionless but animate half machine, half people. The Lord Captain stepped away from the servitors. Cut it open! Let's see. A group of Technomats hurried to act upon Lord Captain's command. The servitors' mechanical parts separated with quick snaps and hisses. The structure between its wrinkled, pale flesh and its augments were laid disgustingly bare. We watched the Technomats do their work and could see every centimeter of the servitors' stiff muscles bonding with valves and cavities pierced by countless cords and tubes. Disassembled and I'll complete the Technomats concurred. They knew it was in working order. Nothing in the dissected body that lay before us could provide any insight. We just cut it for no reason. I should make note that of one more thing. At the moment, all of us present discovered that not just the eyes, but the hands and heads of some of the servitors were now shaking too. It was if the mechanized servants were overcome with some primordial terror. We just made it worse. All right. Now it's the decision. Her ladyship looked at me with unwavering resolve, and it was the confidence that wrenched me out of the nightmare stupor that had me tensely observing the scene unfolding before me. The Lord Captain gave the order. Dispose of the servitors so that their human souls may be released from torment. Send the servitors back to the toil they had toiled before, for they had not yet paid their dues for the crimes of their past lives and thus did not deserve clemency. Destroy the servitors for what happened to them could spell horrific heresy. To leave the servitors to the work for there was nothing in their behavior that Lord Captain found alarming. Interesting. I mean, we still need them around. But yeah, we'll go with the dogmatic one. They're not done working yet. On the Lord Captain's orders, the servitors were returned to the same decks they had worked before. The crew was initially unnerved by their presence, but adapted to their quirks soon enough, especially since, following the incident in question, they were noticeably there was a noticeable reduction in the servitors' strange behavior. They're keeping it secret. With the fate of the defective servitors decided, nothing could now distract the Lord Captain from her mission. I wonder how that will come back to us. I wonder if we just made a big mistake. Okay, let's talk with him again. Okay. Rami, what is it you do on my ship? As a high factotum, my duties encompass anything that might enrich you and your protectorate. I see to it that suppliers deliver all shipments on time, that our partners do not weasel out of their promises, and all servitors and that all servitors remember that the Emperor's grace can only be earned through the toil for the good of the von Valancius dynasty. I also made arrangements to ensure that our hold receives less than thorough inspections about. Make arrangements to ensure that our hold receives less than thorough inspections by port customs officers, and I find buyers for whatever you wish to sell. And of course, I ensure that the Protectorate's worlds prepare their tithe in a timely fashion. Let none ever say in my lifetime that the dynasty has disgraced itself with the late payment of the sacred tribute. How did you come to serve the von Valancius dynasty? I came from their goddess, your ladyship. I have been a subject of your dynasty since birth and have always strived to be of use to the great rogue trader. Alas, it was not my fate to be the primary heir of my own family due to my being 15th in line for the title. So I decided not to stand in the way of those behind me in case they attempted to shorten the waiting list at my expense. Generous lets out an almost a kindly chuckle. While my brothers and sisters schemed against one another, I studied the exact sciences and mastered bookkeeping, the greatest art of the adeptus administratum. I must admit that accumulation of wealth sometimes one can control is far more exciting than hunting, carousing, or the other traditional amusements of my noble peers. All right. What was it like working for Theodora? Oh, that's a tricky question, your ladyship. Do not ask it of everyone, knowing they risk losing their head should they let slip a careless remark about your predecessor. I shall put it thus: working with Lady Theodora was never boring and always profitable. The Imperium has billions of subjects, but very few do what they love and what they are best suited to. I would say Lady Theodora was one of the fortunate ones. She was a model rogue trader, and she has surrounded herself with those who excelled at and loved their work. Hers was a rare talent indeed. I expect this guy to be like kind of like one of those pompous noble types, but he's kind of interesting. Let's see. I wish to know what you think of your fellow crew members. Keeping tabs on your subordinates, a wise move. Tell me who interests you, and I will endeavor to be honest as possible. Generous eyes light up. He is obviously eager to speak his mind. He likes the gossip. Let me think. Tell me what you think of Seneschal Abelard. Lady Theodora managed to do what even the Imperial Navy could not. Teach Master Syrian to carry out orders that he fundamentally disagrees with. I do not know what method she used, but the result is impressive. Having said that, there is something else you need to know. Lord Captain, your seneschal is capable of being something far greater than a mere conduit of your will. He possessed the cunning and experience to run the Protector passively whenever Theodora was away. Passively, excuse me, whenever Theodora was away, and that really is saying something. Keep an eye on that old officer, I say, or alternatively, turn him into a faithful ally. Okay. What is your opinion of Gunrad, the former Master of Whispers? I hope I never see him set foot aboard this vessel again, not even as a servitor. Although he would be able to at least do some good that way. Someone has to clean the latrines after all. Let's see, the factotum's uploaded face grows stern. He gave us all quite a fright on that ill-fated day, Lord Captain. And still, to speak candidly, I never enjoyed Master Vokvir's company, but I believed him to be a man who knew how to do his job. Regretfully, I was mistaken. It turned out Gunrad lacked the most important quality of a Master of Whispers, unwavering loyalty to the rogue trader. And his failing came to light in the most deplorable manner. What do you think of our Vox girl? Ah, yes, the Voidborn. You know, in my family, we used to say such use such creatures as quarry whenever we went hunting. Jesus Christ! Mutants are the bane of humanity, an unseen tumor that threatens to end us all. But I digress. In my brief time, Tolman has spent in post as Voxmaster. I have not noticed any significant flaws in her character or anything that would make me question her professional qualities. Needless to say, she's very diligent, as is any Voidboard seeking to earn their master's affection. I believe you can trust her skills and loyalty. Let's talk about something else. See, I want to know more about the people who buy our plunder. Of course, Lord Captain, who interests you exactly? We most often deal with the followers of Saint Drusus, the explorators, the Casablanca mission, or Emperor Forgive Us, the Fellowship of the Void. Okay, tell us about the Saint Drusus guys. The Drusians still hope to bring the Cronus Expanse into the warm embrace of the faith, just as their flock hopes to receive the aid of the Drusian missionaries. Each crate of food, shipment of clothes, or box of medicine marked with your seals is a sign the rogue trader herself believes in the sect's future success. Oh, okay. Reverend Hieronymus, whatever, is the first among the Drusians and is most often seen in Footfall's grand atrium. A gloomy fellow, but some almost believe him to be a saint. And about the explorators. Members of the explorator conscience fleet, which have been roaming the Cronus Expanse for a good while now. Omnicide knows what they're hoping to find, but their acolytes regularly show up on inhabited worlds seeking bits of sacred knowledge, tracking down mechanical relics, and sniffing out Xeno artifacts, if truth to be told. Supposedly, they want to save the ignorant rabble from corruption. A tech priest named Opticon 22 does business with us on the fleet's behalf. He can count on the docks of Football. Alright. I'm interested in the Casablanca mission, whatever. Casablanca? I was going to call it Casablanca because it's funnier. Master of the Cold Trade, immoral criminals and notorious crooks to the last man. The mission is but one branch of this mafia gang that has taken root in the Calixid sector. You can do business with them as long as you take the necessary precautions. They're led by Vladimir Takara, who recently appointed himself Liege of Football. Of course, he is a trusted ally of the rogue trader Winterscale, but he will not refuse you another of the Emperor's anointed. If you wish to talk to Vadame, look at him in Liege's palace on Football. Okay. What is the Fellowship of the Void? Let's see. Generous emits a laugh like a gurgle. A pompous name, is it not? Ooh, excuse me. Mm. In truth, they are a gang of pirates who are forever squabbling over loot and territory. However, some of their little flotillas need supplies or can take awkward cargo off our hands without asking questions. Of course, there is always a risk these scoundrels will change their mind and attempt to board us instead. But so far, our micro cannons have managed to keep them in line. They say Riza Calvaria speaks on the Fellowship's behalf. They did this. Oh boy. Amasekas on Football is rumored to. Okay, Football is going to be an important place. It's rumored to be her favorite haunt. Why are we giving away our spoils to the people in the first place? To profit from them, of course. Most of the things you will find during expeditions are complete junk to one such as yourself, but the less fortunate and affluent servants of the Emperor think them treasures, especially when they are bestowed by the great rogue trader herself. We've seen fanatics and pirate cutthroats, Casablanca dealers and explorators. None will refuse our help in these dark and trying times. And there may come a time when we shall be the ones requiring aid, and it will be beneficial to have allies willing to profit. All right. I would like to order shipping and transportation of some goods. Well, let's see what else we got first. I would like to replace the painting of Lady Theodora in my chambers. Hang my portrait instead. Ooh, let's go with that. I will be done, your ladyship. Yeah, I'm the boss now. I wish to bolster my retinue with skilled fighters. Assured, there are people of the most outstanding talents among the thousands of your crew. I will contact the overseas at once. Oh.
Watch and learn.
What is this? Hold on. What was that? Is it?
I'll mention this triumph in my memoirs.
Is this? Am I making another character, or I'm just slightly confused as to what's going on? Okay, we'll come back to this one. We'll save it before we do something like that. Let's see what else they have to say, though, first. My retinue and I are in need of training. Show you our sparring chambers at once. Oh, okay, so this is resets, okay. Okay, let's, I want to check out some goods. Choose merchant to trade with. Oh, I've only discovered this one yet. That's why. What is this? I think I need that. Is there anything else? Okay. I think, is this what I have? I know I did something, I don't know what. See, I don't want to get rid of everything just in case I want to. But I'm not 100% sure what I'm doing. I just get rid of a. Okay. I mean, my reputation is getting higher. Hmm. Oh, and it goes up. I guess it has ranks too. Let's see. Okay, now what happens? Okay, so I have more access to other things. I could get a new chainsword, for example, that's a little bit better than the one I have. All right. Well, I guess that was good. Well, let's take a look at our stuff now. Let's see. It's a little bit better. It has a little bit more armor penetration. Let's put it on her. It's interesting. I kind of dig it. And now this is just a better one for him. All right. Anything else? Hmm. All right, we're gonna save it now. Yeah, I think that just resets my character's appearance. The other thing. So yeah, I guess we're done talking with him. All right, we're gonna go on an actual break this time, so we'll be back in a few minutes. All right, we are back again. I thought I heard some kind of noise going off before I picked up my headphones again while I was taking my break walk. Oh, excuse me. We gotta go talk to Henrix now. We gotta see what he's about, and then we're gonna make him embarrassed as we flirt with him. Too bad we can't do the same thing with Cassia, though. Bridge Technomat. Where is Henrix? He's around here somewhere. Is that him? No, that's Janris. I saw him a minute ago. Where the hell is he? Is he over here? No. Oh, Hendrix, where are you? Is he over here? No. Is he over here? No. There he is. Hey, Hendrix. Let's embarrass you further. Hendrix looks at you intently, his head tilted. I know nothing about you, Hendrix. Can you tell me a little bit about yourself?
I'm usually the one interested in the pasts of those around me, not the reverse. I come from a night world, Guizorn 3. I belong to a branch of one of the noble houses until my exceptional abilities were discovered. After that, I was sent on a black ship to Holy Terra, where I was trained and I began my service for the glory of the Imperium.
Interesting. Let's read about the night world. Yeah, feudal worlds that are some ancient noble dynasties trained to pilot the engines of war called Imperial Knights. Oh, that's the coolest. What is that? I went to a hobby shop today and I saw there were Chaos Knights. Basically, a knight in Warhammer is it's a giant mech. They're not quite like anime or Gundam-esque, but those don't exist in this world or in this universe. What's it called? What's that blue alien faction that's really like anime mecha inspired? Oh, that's gonna bother me. Oh, I can't think of their name. Anyway, yeah, knights they're big giant robots that are piloted by people, and they're actually kind of like knights are the smaller mecha that the Imperium has. It can be piloted by one person. Sometimes they're way bigger that require like multiple people to be able to pilot them. Yeah, let's expand. I want to see if it goes into even more detail. Yeah, feudal worlds. Okay, knights worlds are vital linchpins in the Imperium's defenses of countless sectors, protecting their allies from alien and heretic invaders with the help of their massive combat walkers. What I forget what they're called, but the biggest one is like a giant cathedral on top of a robot. But yeah, a black ship, on the other hand, is for psychers, though, I believe. A dreadful Imperial void ships that transport psychers given up by numerous worlds as part of their tithe to the Imperium. Hey, Hendrix, you got lucky. You didn't get sent to be sacrificed to the Emperor because the Golden Throne requires like 1,000 psychers be fed to it a day to function. And considering how important that is, it's a reasonable trade. Where I was trained and began my service in the Imperium. Cool. Do you remember your home planet?
I do, but I have no ties to my homeworld now. None except my first name. I left Guizorn 3 when I was still a child. My family disowned me, stripping me of my family name. I was given a new one by those who trained me. Even for a noble, being branded a psyker is a mark of eternal shame.
Yeah.
I experienced that firsthand before I was put on the black ship.
But now I'm a member of the Inquisition, the most powerful people around. How did you discover your abilities?
Like many psychers unaware of their curse, I found out when a strong emotional reaction triggered an involuntary response. My great aunt had a pet grink. One day, it bit me, and I boiled it from inside out. And when my great aunt slapped me for what I'd done,
Okay,
I
yeah.
boiled her too.
Oh, wow. Both super fucked up. Oh, boy. Yeah, psychers be dangerous. They at least need the training in Warhammer. But holy cow, we just boiled the pet. And then the aunt, oh my god. Let's see, source of powers are truly dangerous. I hope you have mastered your abilities since. I expected a more dramatic story. I don't know what I'm more surprised by. The absurdity of the story, the fact you're capable of show such emotion.
More
Oh,
arrive, foolishly seeking fortune and glory in this domain of the damned.
hey, Cabby! Maybe that was a Cabby that I heard earlier. But how was your stream? Let me give you a shout out. Thank you for the raid. Oh, wait, hold on. That was the wrong command. There we go. Thank you very much for the doodle poodle. Hey there, how you doing? Let's see. For those of you who may not know me, I'm the Knight in Yellow. I'm a variety streamer, and right now we're playing some Warhammer. Let's see. I saw Valerian mention vagina crumbs and had to explain to your little. Well, in order to explain that properly, you have to explain Sonic fan fiction, and if you did that, I'm sorry, but your little brother is now forever corrupted. Greetings and good night. Well, good night, Doodle Poodle. Thank you for coming in on the raid. What were you playing though, Cabby? I know something Halloween based. I know you've been playing a lot of Resident Evil, but I kind of get lost in the numbers of that franchise at sometimes. Let's see. How do we want to respond to this guy? Because we might end up dating Henrix. We're going to be dating both Henrix and Cassia, I think. Let's see. Let's see. Sorcery powers are truly dangerous. I hope. Let's comment about his emotions. We're trying to make this guy a little flustered. And so we finished the main story. Okay. So you beat RE Village. Are you just working through the whole Resident Evil franchise over the month? Is that the plan? I know what happens at the end of that roughly. We what's his face? His story is over, correct? Sorry if I'm giving spoilers. I don't know. I'm just no vague details of RE Village. But yes, I guess you got rid of Dommy Mommy and all of her Dommy daughters. If you beat the game, correct? Yep, I'm trying to do all of them for Requiem. Oh, I didn't even know there was another one coming out. I mean, I assumed there was one, but it comes out in February. Okay. Who's going to be in that one, by the way? Is it going to be one of the old cast, or are they going to be doing New Girl more so? I guess what's his name's daughter, which is so weird. When you really get down to it, it's so weird because I know Devil May Cry was first created as a spin-off of Resident Evil, but they just went in another direction with it. But they've kind of come back to the idea of superhuman characters now as like your main heroes. Let's see if we could fluster this guy.
I don't consider raw emotions to be a necessity in everyday communication. But let me assure you that I am more than capable of anger. Fortunately for others, I learned to focus it. Properly measured rage reveals the full potential of combat psychana, in much the same way as aged cheese reveals the notes of a mature amasec.
Dude, I know you're going for some kind of like lofty metaphor about yourself, but if you're comparing yourself to aged cheese, that's not the most eloquent way of putting it. My psychic abilities remind me of the rank smell of a fine aged cheese. Yes. Actually, a character connects to an older game, a Grace Ashcroft. We played as her mother in RE Outbreak. That's too arcane a lore for me. I'm very surface level when it comes to RE stuff. I know there's like a billion spin-offs of the mainline games. Would Requiem be considered a mainline, or is it like a deviation? Because it's not numbered. Huh. But Grace Ashcroft, I'm trying to think if that name sounds familiar at all. Is it from the Revelations version? Mainline. Okay, it's mainline. Huh. Yeah, let's see. Tell me about the black ships and how awesome and horrible they are.
A vast prison ship filled with frightened, angry psychers who can't control their abilities and who have just lost their homes and their families. Some of them were children and adolescents like I was. Some were monstrous creatures who no longer had the right to be called human, or psychopaths who reveled in their impure powers.
And this is why you have the Sisters of Silence, because apparently if you're a psyker and, well, let me explain what blanks are. A blank is like a person with no presence in the warp. And the warp is like, like like a weird reflection of the main galaxy. But a blank has like no presence in the warp, and it kind of like implies they also don't have souls, which is I don't know. I have to run about. Well, thank you again for the raid, Cabby, and have a good remainder of your night. But yeah, a blank might not have a soul, and apparently their presence around a psyker just jacks them the hell up. So they're in charge of like going to random places where there might be psychers and just kidnapping kids who might have psychic abilities to take but most likely feed to the Emperor. The vast majority of them get fed to the Emperor, or the Golden Throne more accurately. But some of them get lucky and they become Hendrix.
Once, when one of the miscreants broke free, those in command simply depressurized the bay and got rid of the culprit, along with the prisoners and crew tainted by him. But even after that, I heard the echo of inhuman suffering and terror that filled that part of the ship. It grieves me to recall that episode to this day.
Oof, he's having a hard time. But yeah, human lives aren't really worth much in Warhammer 40k, so it's like, oh, well, everyone might be tainted, so let's just get rid of that whole area of the ship. Yep, see ya, bye. You were sent to the Inquisition straight after training.
No. First, I was accorded the status of a psyker fit for service in the Imperial Guard, where I then spent several years. It was only afterward that I became an agent of the Golden Throne.
So we got him to reveal a little bit more than he intended to. But yeah, I didn't know that they would just send you to the Imperial Guard. That's got to be an interesting guy to have in your crew. It's like, yeah, here's Private Snuffy, private random dude, and oh, we have a psyker that is more powerful than the rest of our squad combined. Let's talk about something else. How long have you served in the Inquisition?
Since the day of my initiation as an acolyte. So, decades. How many real years it's been, it's hard to say. When I return from a journey through the warp, I often discover that much more or much less time has passed in real space.
Yeah, you could end up in the past accidentally if things get really fucky in the warp. Let's see. You look young and handsome.
The first step for biomancers such as myself is to take control of the processes of their own body, including aging. I've endured innumerable hazards in my work. If I allowed every trace of them to remain, I would look completely different today.
Okay, how many worlds have you visited? A lot, I bet.
Indeed. I have visited many of the places brought to the Emperor's light, and those sullied by the filth of the archenemy. In truth, Even after all these years spent visiting the various corners of the Imperium and looking beyond its borders, I still consider the Segmentum Solar to be the greatest of all humanity's bastions.
I do not know what that is.
Nothing compares
Oh.
to the majesty of Holy Terror, the might of Mars, the grandeur of the Segment's other worlds.
Ah, I didn't know that was actually what it was. What the main solar system, our solar system, is called a Segmentum Solar. Okay. What duties have you been carrying out for the Inquisitor?
You can't really be expecting me to answer that question, can you?
Interrogator returns your look and smiles, but thanks to the expression in his ice-cold eyes, the effect is rather unnerving. Hey, I'm a rogue trader. I sort of have authority equal to the Inquisition. Let's change the subject, though.
Gladly.
You're not the Inquisitor's only acolyte, correct?
Of course not. The Lord Inquisitor's entourage comprises dozens of people. The best of the best. Experts in various fields and disciplines. Some of them I know personally. Others I've never met.
Alright.
To be honest, I'm not even certain that the people I know are still alive. I used to work with other acolytes of the Lord Inquisitor, but in the Coronis Expanse, I have been working alone.
Okay, so it's been a bit since you were hanging out with them. Don't you get, let's see. How do you feel? Don't you get lonely?
I never even considered such a thing before you asked. Perhaps I do. Sometimes.
Okay, we could really hit on it now. Let's see, I'm not a bad conversation partner. Should you ever want company, give Hendrix, we could give him a look. Well, that's what we're gonna do. We're giving him a look.
Your concern for my needs, Lord Captain, is extremely unexpected. Would you like to remedy my deficit of personal interaction? I would not be opposed to a pleasant conversation, if you can find the time.
He's flustered. Let's see, if you're an interrogator, does that mean you hold a special position in the retinue?
We are not a retinue. We are acolytes. As for your question, I am closer than anyone
You're
else
also
to the one
pedantic.
I call my personal teacher. The Lord Inquisitor deemed me worthy of undertaking the most important and sensitive tasks requiring the attention of agents of the Golden Throne.
Let's see, I like that. He goes, we're acolytes. Olivio-san, not Olivio-san. Oh. He's one of those guys. That's good. That makes sense for him. Considering where he came from and what the status he has achieved since then, it makes sense for him to have, like, the biggest ego of all time. Let's see, are there other acolytes in the Cronus Expanse? He will not answer that. Let's talk about something else.
Such as?
What can you do as a psyker?
The Lord Inquisitor was most insistent that I master the discipline of Santic Demonology. I use my faith and my power to crush the enemies of the Imperium. Servants of Chaos tremble at the sound of the Emperor's name, uttered by my lips. I am also a skilled biomancer. I can manipulate bodily processes. Sometimes I resort to those skills in the course of my work, when it is necessary to make the subject of an interrogation more cooperative.
Magic torture! I must take my leave. Slightly inclines his head in response. Alright. Let's see. Let me instigate dialogue again. Let's see, I want you to leave my retinue and my ship. Well, I don't want that. Let's see. Let me go. I need to go. I want to check out my room real quick. I want to see if anything can be initiated in here. Do we have our picture? Yep, we got our picture now. Let's see. The majestic portrait painted by a skilled artist greets guests who have granted permission to enter Lord Captain's place. Let's see. Anything new in here? Anything? Like glinting off the polished skull, some unknown Xenos mix. Okay, never mind. I want to see if I could, like, if I go into the bedroom or something like that, all of a sudden a character pops up. Okay. So I guess the next chapter we're going to be going into, probably, since they're talking about Wraithbone now, I assume we're going to be talking about elves. I know we get an elf character eventually. Okay, nothing in here. Let's head back. I want to see if there's anything else I could do, because we are going to have to start ending the stream soon. I want to at least get, 3 full hours. Because, yeah, I got to start getting ready for bed very soon. Let's see, since we initiated romance with, what's-his-face over there, let's see if Cassie has anything to say about it.
Words cannot describe how boring the bridge is without our stimulating conversations.
Okay, so that always shows something new, but I mean, well, not new, but...
Flicker and intersperse, merging into a single wave. It's about to crash. Forgive me, but I cannot satisfy your curiosity at this time. Perhaps later. You wish to know about me? I suppose I can help you with that. What would you like to know? The Regent...
Okay, nothing really new here.
A bird from a sunlit... You will hear no object... I have enjoyed your...
Alright. Hey, Argenta. Anything else? Nope. Alright. I don't want to initiate something... Oh!
Just got faded. Aha!
Hey there, Faded! How is it going? Let's see. Let's take a look at the Cronus Expanse. Sorry to say, but we're actually getting pretty close to ending the stream for the night. I got to start considering getting ready for bed soon, but how are you doing today? Let's see. Is there anything real quick I can do? Okay, here's where I am right now. Oh, wait, no, that's not where I am. What are you? Are you another ship? Going good. About to do the sleep before I work for like 2 weeks straight. Ooh. Long period of doing stuff, I see. Can I even interact with this? Well, I hope those 2 weeks pass relatively, easily for you, and get some good sleep before that happens, so you can deal with it for that length of time. Yeah, that's rough. Profit factor 12. I'm still not 100% sure what any of this means. Void ship management. Oh, I can upgrade something. Yeah, let's upgrade our hull. Because why the hell not? And how much scrap do we have? Well, we got 0 now, but we've upgraded some things. Development. Oh. Oh. Over centuries old history, the flagship of the Von Valancius dynasty has undergone many modifications. Learn new combat. Okay. So this has its own level up system as well, I think. We already have this feature. What about this? So, okay, so this is what we start with. And I guess we can't do anything else with it right now? Yeah, I guess we can't. Oh, and Supreme... Ooh. Okay. So... Oh, I thought I placed them in there for a second. Posts. This post oversees the crew, gives or okay. Okay, alright. Interesting. Well, I guess I would be Supreme Commander. Master Cannoner. Shield Master, Master of Maneuvers, Warp Channeler, Master of Ethics. Ooh. Well, oh, and is this the numbers that they'd be best at? Let's see. Okay, so I would suck at this job, but she would be best, which makes sense. Shield Master. Okay. Master of Maneuvers. Well, let's put him in there. Warp Channeler. Not the best one I have. Really, I thought she would be good at that. Interesting. Can she do more than one job? No. Minus 170. Not his job. Not a good job for him. Okay, so she's the best at that, and but Cassia is a close second. Interesting. She's also a close second for Supreme Commander, but not as good as me. Well, let's give her a job. Why not? Okay. Well, we've made it to 3 hours. Let us give ourselves a save, and we'll start here next time. Let's see. I know we're having a Bacamania. We've reached 200 followers on Twitch, so we're gonna do a celebration. There was gonna be a Bacamania tomorrow, but I still got a lot of work to do, so I don't know if it's gonna be tomorrow or Saturday. And that also means that the movie night might be delayed as well. So I'll see how much I can get done tomorrow, but there's a good chance I'm going to have to reschedule for Saturday just so I can get all the matches I want in done. Because there's still I have to make like a bunch of new characters and some returning favorites as well from the old Bacamania days of 2K23. So let's take a look and see who we could raid right now. Boo, 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 boo. Who are we going to raid? Who are we going to raid? Who is doing stuff and who haven't we raided in a while? Let's see. Anyone doing anything Warhammery by any chance? I don't think so. You know what, let's see, where is she? Where's Celbriel? I saw her here a second ago. How long has she been playing? She is doing Blue Protocol with some people. Yeah, let's rate her right now. She's got she's been going for a bit, but if she's playing a group, she's probably going to be playing for a little while longer. So yeah, let's start that raid. So I hope to see you again. Like I said, pay attention to my socials so we can see if we're going to be doing Bacamania tomorrow or Saturday. Have a good evening and a good night.